Hey, Bestie Brains, Crippy here, aka Darkwing Disc, aka Who the Fuck is that guy? Alongside me this week is Ali DePina, aka That Curly Headed Fuck, and this is episode 38 of the KO Disc Golf Show. Episode 38, the Nine Tails episode. Famous players to wear the number 38. There wasn't very many. Yogi Berra and Carlos Zambrano were kind of like the only two MLB players I could find. While doing research, I thought this was really interesting. The NBA has only had 11 players ever to wear the number 38 throughout the history of the NBA. So that was pretty incredible.
It's kind of
Uh,
insane. Like it's just like I mean, if I'm a young kid, I'm like I'm probably wearing 38 now. I'm
yeah,
like I want to be that 38 in the NBA,
dude,
you know.
there's a really good chance if you're a young kid, you could be the greatest 38 in NBA history. Like it wouldn't take that much to do, all things considered. Famous Red Sox players or Red Sox players that I really like. I used to really like Kurt Schilling. The guy's come out in recent years and it's been kind of a piece of shit and said a bunch of quotes that probably aren't like the most um, appropriate in the world. But what he did for the 2004 Red Sox was pretty incredible. So just kind of what do you do about that kind of thing? Mariners players to wear the number 38. Joel Pinheiro, kind of a Mariners like low key legend back in the day, kind of thing. So, Ollie, you got any Giants players?
Yeah, kind of similar thing where it's not too crazy. We did have in the 70s Bob Tucker who played for us for 7 years, so that's pretty big. Probably our biggest one. I think the next after that's like a 3-year run with another. So we're gonna do one giant Bob Taylor. That is my number 38 giant.
Nice. 7 years is a solid run with any team. So, especially in the NFL.
Exactly. Yeah, football it's tough. So if you have like as a Giants fan, we are blessed with the number 10 Eli Manning for 16 years, and it's like kind of crazy to think like 60. Like we're very blessed to have that, and then now so we're looking for a quarterback for then like another. It's hard to find that, or you know.
Yeah. The guy that you can just rely on for long term, 100%, dude.
Exactly.
Um, yeah, so episode 38. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Yeah, this is coming out. We're doing this show on Monday morning because we both have Christmas Eve plans and whatnot, but still getting the show out. So, yeah, abandon your family for about 45 minutes and come in and check out our show. Appreciate you being here, spending Christmas Eve with us and all that. Ollie, how you doing, man?
Doing well. If you got two monitors, throw the Yule log up on one, throw the KO up on the other one. Perfect, perfect. You know, put it on for the whole family. You know,
Love
bring
it.
the family around, along.
That's right.
But
Maybe first like 30 seconds where we drop a couple F bombs. After that, bring the family along.
yeah, just be like covering ears every like little bit. We'll put a new cuss warning on the timestamps. I'm doing well. I've had a pretty busy week, just working, doing different things. I am about to be done with my 90 days at Costco, which is really exciting. So I'm like going to be an official Costco employee,
Very
which
cool.
I thought was kind of perfect timing for January 1st. That's like my first official day because I'm gonna be getting holiday pay for January 1st, which I'm like quite excited about. Because on Thanksgiving, I just had the day off because I was still within like 90 days. But I was looking and they're like they averaged out my hours there, so I was like, oh, this week's gonna be it's gonna be a fat week of that. So I'm excited for that. Got my benefits all set up, like my insurance for next year, which is like another like not that cool thing, but I'm like that was exciting. That's cool.
Yeah.
So
It's
I was
very,
ha- yeah, so
yeah.
it's all new, but all cool and different things I'm learning with that. Got to go speak of the holidays, like go visit my grandpa for some like holiday dinner, and we had a bunch of clams and pasta and played some games, and it was really good to see that side of my family. And yeah, so I've had a good week, and just gonna be working and trying to enjoy some of the. It was actually kind of sunny today. I'm trying to enjoy some of the weather that's been going on where it's not like completely terrible out. So we'll see. We might try to go to Gold Park or get around in before work today.
Nice. Yeah, I went to Gold Park last week, and after all those trees came down, they had a work crew go out there, and they did like an incredible job. Like they did so much work from like the time that all those trees went out to like last week. Like it looks like totally brand new. You know, they cleaned up so much stuff. I think it was like hole four. It was like physically impossible from the tee pad to actually like see the basket with that wall of trees, and like that's all been cleared out. It's like back to normal now. It's just like, you know, there's like a lot of debris, like little debris and stuff like that on the ground, but like It's really not that big of a deal. It's pretty nice. They did a really really good job. I was really thankful for those guys. Some of them came by the shop the other day, and I got a chance to like thank them in person and kind of chat with them a little bit. And yeah, good small crew up there, but good group of guys, kind of just volunteering and doing it themselves, kind of thing. So
Yeah,
yeah,
shout out to them. That matters so much with keeping any kind of course active, especially a newer course. I'm sure the city loves to see, if something does happen, there's like active people like going up there and doing that. So that's cool. Awesome, awesome. Shout out to them.
yeah, definitely. My week's been pretty chill. Doing some lessons still, which has been really nice. The weather really hasn't been like too bad, like consistently. So it's been nice trying to get out in like the mornings that are pretty nice and get a lesson out, on those mornings. Besides that, just like finishing up like Christmas shopping and like that kind of thing. I wrapped all my gifts this morning, like before the show, so it feels cool to just be like, cool, I'm done. Kind of hanging.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring Brian his gift and leave it on his desk today, so he'll probably see that the next like day or two, which will be cool. Yeah, besides that, we're just gonna go and do like brunch at my mother-in-law's house. She's gonna make I don't know if you've ever had like Dutch baby pancakes before, but it's like a big like flat doughy kind of thing, and the way you bake it, it like rises up and gets like kind of airy, and it's like
Sounds
a
good.
like an airy like crepe almost, kind of like a baked crepe in a way. It's really good, but I'm gonna make like a bunch of toppings for it. They're gonna make like a bunch of different like flavors of sausage and stuff like that. Like last year they had like a blueberry sausage and stuff. Like it's all kind of weird, but it's all really really tasty, and she does a really good job with that. So I'm excited to go over there and kind of hang out for the morning kind of thing. So yeah, it should be
Food and holidays just go so well together. Like,
so good
just big, like, just, yeah, huge vibe.
for sure. Yeah, and then my brother-in-law and sister-in-law are coming up from California like a couple days after Christmas, and we're all gonna do like a big thing. I think like Saturday or something like that. We're gonna have everybody over. I'm gonna make a huge meal. I'm gonna make like a 5-course meal. I'm gonna do like a seared scallop appetizer and stuff. Like I'm gonna really like trick it out, go very fancy, very bougie on the night kind of thing. It'll be really good. So looking forward to all of that for sure. So um, we had a little bit of disc golf action this week in the Pacific Northwest. That was cool. There was the Earn Your Points B tier at Seatac. It was a really inexpensive, like $20 to sign up B tier, which is really cool of Chuck to do. I went out and caddied for my buddy Derek Chan, who plays in MA3. And honestly, all in all, like the morning wasn't too bad. We were expecting the weather to be like pretty cruddy all day, and the rain held out for the most part. Like it definitely rained and kind of sprinkled on us for part of the day, but the wind wasn't too bad and all that. So another tournament though that we see here in the Pacific Northwest that just like isn't filling up though. Like this one only had like 30 something people in it maybe. So just kind of something for us to kind of like watch and kind of keep our eye on, as things kind of go. So going through the winners real quick, it looks like Joel Gleghorn beat out Jesse Bolton in a playoff. Nice job, Joel. I like Joel. He comes in the shop. He plays a lot of the ECD tournaments. He's a good dude.
Yep. I see Joel and his dad Joel a lot, and they're great people.
Yeah. Dan O'Brien beat Adam Croft in a playoff in MA40. That's cool. 2 playoffs. Mark Watson beat out Don Clark in MA50. Grant Toshi won MA60, and Daniel Kokash won MA3. So it was cool getting to hang out with Derek. I will say, like, it was Derek, it was Billy Smith, who goes to all the ECG tournaments as well. Really good, like eccentric guy. Chuck was on the card, and Jeff Chiquette was on the card as well. And good vibes all around. Like it was really cool getting to hang out with them. One, I was telling Derek, I was like, hey man, like I think like when you guys are playing out here, it's almost like you guys are hi Snicks, come on up. It's almost like yeah, I don't know if you can hear him. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but I told Derek, I was like, hey, like your guys' style of playing this course is so much different than like my style of playing. Like my style of playing is like I have to throw birdies. Like I have to get birdies. Like you have to be trying to birdie as much as possible. I was like, you guys are playing like actual golf. Like you can't birdie some of these holes, so you're trying to play them as strategic as possible and as smart as possible. I was like, it's kind of fun to watch. I was like, because like you don't know, like a lot could happen like in this process, and like Chuck like absolutely parked hole seven. Like I thought he was gonna ace it. I was like, dude, that was incredible. So for him to do that and to see other guys like working their way up and just kind of have to be like smarter about the way they play the hole and what and that. So it's just a lot of fun to watch, and just good vibes all in all. Hi, Snicks.
Yeah,
Wanted to
good to watch, and I feel like you can learn definitely certain things from seeing the game played a different way. Like I try to go back and be like, I sometimes I'll be thinking too much, or sometimes I'll be thinking like I don't know, just in the wrong direction with that. So it's good to
make.
get a reset sometimes and see like I'll go like remember caddying for Roxy. It was her very first tournament, and I was like, it kind of helped me like reset on my tournament feels with everything like that, and I
Yeah,
enjoyed that. So
yeah, it was cool getting to like Derek would go to like look at a shot, and I'm like, what are you thinking, bud? And he's like, I think I'm gonna go over there, and I'm like, I mean, you were throwing this disc really well, like he was throwing a logic like so well last week, where I was
yeah,
like, you could hit that on like Anheuser, and he's like, well, I think I want to go with this one. He throws his inner core a lot. I was like, if you go with your inner core, I was like, you might roll like too hard to the right and that kind of thing. So it was cool, like talking through strategy with him and that for like at least the first round when I was there, kind of thing. So, um, hi, buddy. Snicks decided he wanted to make his Christmas Eve appearance.
I
Um,
love it. Christmas
yeah, yeah,
miracle.
that's right. Look how big this guy is. Oh my goodness. Come here, buddy. Show the camera how big you are.
He's like, stop.
Stop. He's my little baby, though. Look at him. He just wants to curl up on your arms like this. This is just how he's
Oh,
half of his day. He's just chilling. Um,
you gotta. Cats are just so chill. That's all
bro,
they
he's
do. They just chill.
dude. Um, all right, so we're gonna start doing an NHL check-in. This is two guys who don't know really much about hockey talking about hockey. I grew up in Buffalo, for those that don't know. So I've been to a bunch of Sabres games growing up. My dad used to get like tickets through his company like all the time. So I've sat on the glass there. I used to love going. Like hockey was kind of like my backup sport behind baseball, like pretty much my entire life, like until I went to college basically and started disc golfing. Um, so I'm a Sabres fan, and I've been doing a bunch of like catching up on the Sabres because I haven't really been like in tune with them for at least like a decade or so. It's going to be a tough time being a Sabres fan. They haven't been to the playoffs in 14 years,
Ooh,
which seems like absolutely brutal. They're currently on like a 13 game losing streak. But I have the solution, and it's my fandom. So I'm on board, boys. Like Buffalo Sabres, like we got
let's
this.
go.
Let's go. Like you got me as a fan. Like let's step our shit up. We got it. All right. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together. So I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm so here for it. So
Yeah, I don't watch too much hockey in the past, but I used to go to a lot of Everett Silvertip games. I used to love the Silvertips, so big WHL fan. And my favorite part about those games too, we had a couple guys that were on the team just that were like top of the league for like something like some fight stats or something like that. So I just go and it was just always such a good time where I was like
mhm.
I was like guaranteed to get a fight where I was like that's what I went for basically. I was so
Yeah,
excited to see that. Um, but with the Kraken coming back, I gotta go do my own research. Or maybe next week the update will. I'll have my. I think with any sports, I always gotta find like a couple favorite players of mine. But that's always the hard thing with hockey. It's so team oriented, where even if you are a star player, you don't really. It doesn't like I don't know. It's hard to catch eyes. I feel like even as a star.
no,
Unless,
totally. I was actually just thinking to myself when I was like watching some videos yesterday about the Sabres. I was like, man, like hockey has the same issue that baseball has, where you don't have like megastars, like, or it's hard to build like individual like megastars. Where like football, like the quarterback, like Patrick Mahomes, like easy to make him like the star of the team, like Josh Allen, like easy to make them like the star of your franchise and like the face of your team. Where like baseball and hockey, like you need so many different people contributing all at once. It's hard to have one guy, kind of pick the team up. Like LeBron James being the face of the Lakers, like easy. You know what I mean? Like you can have two or three guys like be the face of an NBA team, and you can make that work. And
yeah,
very popular, like mainstream media kind of stuff. So, um, but yeah, so we're going to be checking in a lot more like on hockey and expect to see this as a regular segment. Two guys who don't know much about hockey talking about hockey. So, should be fun.
We love hockey.
Yeah, we're
Get
trying.
get us on the ice. Get us
Yeah,
on the ice.
bro, I'm actually so I can ice skate and
I can skate.
I played a lot of hockey growing up, so I bet you I still got like some handles. So I'm down. We should do that.
I think I'm coordinated enough. Like when we were in school, we'd play with like the sticks and tennis balls and stuff.
Oh
I think
yeah,
I think I could do it with there.
yeah,
And I can skate. I'm a good skater. So
cool. All right, yeah.
I'm not. I won't be falling on my butt or nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to claim that I'm a great skater, but I can keep myself upright, and I think I can handle the stick a little bit. So
You can go
like
fast.
if we got hockey sticks, I bet you there's like if we went to Gold Park, like I don't think it would be ridiculous for us to like try to shoot disc golf discs like through Gold Park. We'll
With a
talk about
hockey. Yeah, that could
yeah
be
yeah.
something we
There's
try.
I don't know. I'm messing around, but
No, I've seen it before. Like this guy that shoots them like from like a little wood thing. We just have to figure out how it looks. Maybe do a test run and then go for
yeah,
it because
well,
that sounds cool.
could be fun. Yeah. This wasn't in the show notes, but kind of two little things I just wanted to touch on really, really quick. I saw this morning at like 8 o'clock that Nathan Queen is no longer with Innova, so
Whoa.
interesting. Interesting change in the disc golf landscape. I guess I don't know if he said. I don't think he said that he's not touring or anything like that. I don't think any of that was discussed, but just he thanked Innova in his post, kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna start seeing a bunch of that this week. This week's gonna be wild with that stuff. So
Oh, I did not hear about that. Nathan Queen, like I was like one of the when I because that first year I got into disc golf and was watching the pro tour was the year he had that huge run in the playoff for at the end of the year points, and so
mhm.
it's like, oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to see because I feel like he was so synonymous with them.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see like what that becomes, or is he one of the players that we were talking about? Who's going to go into the next season and not have a major sponsor? Like there could be a bunch of those guys. So,
Not on the show notes as well. Similar thing. What? Just want to briefly talk about the AB contract and like
oh yeah,
what you think. I don't know because there's no number on it, but I'm like they had to have paid the guy. Like they had to have paid him. Well,
I,
no, you don't think so?
I don't know. I don't know that anybody's necessarily getting like paid.
I think he's getting like 3-year deal. It has to be more than 250,000 a year. No.
So I would consider getting paid to be over like 500,000. I guess would be my like pay like big contract. And like I don't think he was anywhere near there. I think he was closer to like the 200K, 250K, which really isn't. I don't think that much compared to like Paul's Millie and like that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a ton of like bonuses and like this AB line, like for every whatever Anthony Barella Cicada plus that they're making or whatever it is, right? He's probably going to be making money off of that, and those are going to be big sellers. So he'll make his money, but I bet you just like raw like contract yearly like salary probably isn't like nearly as high.
I wonder. I wonder though,
Yeah.
because he is one of the bigger sales guys, one of the bigger like
Yep.
content guys, one of the bigger things on that team. Where I'm just curious. I feel like it has to be around that 500.
Maybe.
I feel like it's between at least between that, because like for 3 years and to get be thinking like he's getting under 700 ish. Because, like, I don't know. Because, like, if he has the year that he's projected to have in tournament earnings alone, he could be earning like 150, 160. Where it's like, because if he's supposed to win as much as he was this year, like, how much did Gannon earn? He earned like 140K, 150K or something off tournament earnings.
Or earnings. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I just expected to be more than that. But yeah, I guess there's just like the whole there's a lot of unsures with who's getting paid and how much will actually be getting paid until the numbers actually do come out. So I am
Yeah.
curious about that.
I don't think that'll be very
Ever. Yeah.
because Like there might be a rumor somewhere that comes up like online of people who have heard this or that kind of on the side, but I don't think it's one of those things where like Discraft or Anthony Barella, like they're not going to come out and be public with that number at all because it's not going to be. It's not. It sucks because disc golf is at the point where if it's not the impressive like $1 million mark, like nobody wants to talk about it. But like we should still like I don't know like is it I don't know personally like I think it's beneficial for everybody to like make contracts public like same with like baseball where it's like yes like these pitchers like Walker like the Red Sox just signed Walker Buehler this morning for like $21 million. Like no that's not $30 million, but at the same time like there's a market, you know what I mean, for other players like similar to his caliber that know like what their dollar value could be
Yeah.
or you know what I mean, and like that kind of thing. And you kind of have a little more like industry regulation, and you know, there's players who are worth more than others for because like I don't know, you know, a certain player comes up and says like, oh well, I placed better than Anthony Barella at these tournaments. It's like yeah, but Anthony Barella sells so much more merch than you do, so he's worth more. You know what I mean? Like there's ways that like
I feel like he has one of the more popular jerseys where like
oh yeah, it's
he
just there's
I feel like he has like I feel like if they see those numbers and that stuff like that, I feel like that's enough to even just get him a little higher pay in that sense. Or like, I don't
mm,
know. I'm curious. I'm curious. People
yeah
got dude. These disc golfers got agents. They need,
no
bro.
no
I need to. Maybe that would be speed. If you, that could be a huge calling. You just become the
yeah.
big disc golf sports agent.
I think there's like there's one agency that has a couple of players, and then I had heard at one point like Nate Perkins was trying to like carve his way into like the realm of like a sports agent type of thing, and he was doing like partial negotiations like for players. But
We
I don't.
don't. We don't want that. We don't need that. I'm gonna
Uh,
become the players' president. You,
yo,
I'm.
something like that would be huge though. Like
A players association is so needed in any
a
kind of thing where like you have to have like a within the governing body of any sport there should be a huge portion in like that's decided by the players and the players
yeah.
association. Yeah,
There is a players association. It's just the communication between the players association and the PDGA is like really bad,
that's
and
pretty bad.
it's been historically bad like for years, kind of thing. I think like Yuli is actually like the head of the players association, actually, like something like that. And like
Step up, Yuli.
yeah, I mean he's
We need
admitted
more.
not communicating well enough, and like the PDGA is like obviously not great at communicating. So PDGA just puts out stuff publicly, and then the players respond. Or it's just like there's got to be a little more like streamlined conversation between these two. You know, um, interesting though. I think it's curious. I'm curious to see what this new cicada looks like. I think it's gonna. It sounds or it looks and sounds like it's gonna be like an Athena or like a
Yeah, it's like what's the difference between this and Athena? Like what's
yeah.
the point?
Like you love the Athena, like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I'm like just that's the one thing I don't love about Discraft is they'll just find any reason to print like a bajillion discs of a bajillion plastics of a bajillion like I just like that's the one thing I'm like they just be pumping them out it seems like.
Yeah,
Which no problem, you know, like make your frisbees and stuff, but like it just seems a little overkill sometimes to me.
yeah, they do a lot. And then the ledgestone stuff, that's really where it gets murked up. Like people come in the shop being like, "Do you have these challengers or do you have this disc and this plastic?" And I'm like, "You're not gonna find that, you know, outside of a ledgestone drop from like 3 years ago. Like you're gonna have to find that out. You know, like it really does kind of
And
complicate."
all a lot of their like the money Lunas are either in Paul or AB's bag or at their
Mm-hmm.
house basically. So that's another thing where I'm like,
Special edition ones and that, yeah. All right, moving on. We're gonna skip the fantasy football check-in because there's games happening tonight that are gonna decide a lot of stuff. So we'll have our champions announced next week, and we will also have like the prize pack set up for next week as well. So stay tuned for that. But to kind of mess around a little bit because we're gonna have a little bit of fun, Ollie and I are going to open up some packs of Pokemon
what
cards.
packs you got? Some
I,
Stellar Crown?
I got Stellar Crown. I also
Nice.
what else do I have underneath me? So Ellie had a holiday party, and I told her I was like, "Hey, you know, Pokemon packs are really popular right now." So I also have some of the Scarlet and Violet ones because I went to a card shop the other night and just kind of picked up a couple random packs. So I
Let's
got
go.
two different packs. Probably just gonna open the Stellar Crown. Wow. That is. Give me 1 second here while I take Godzilla, who's behind the camera. Nix, come here, buddy. Come here, get down. Down.
Nick's getting reprimanded.
Come here, buddy. Oh.
I have been pulling the Stellar Crown packs because there's a couple really cool cards in there that I've been chasing.
What are you chasing?
There's the turtle guy. I think he's on the front of one of your packs.
Terapagos.
Terapagos.
Yeah, I just finished the Indigo Disc storyline in on Scarlet. You want to go first? What you got?
I'm opening still. Here we go. So the way I do this is you know how you take the backpack in the energy card on bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
Boom! Okay, wait. I like if you go. There you go. Focused up.
Okay.
Ballith. Okay.
Monferno. All right.
Water Jinx.
Melodic.
If I could get this, the full art card of this is really cool. It's also a two-parter. So if you get there's like, it's another card has the other. Oh, this is also one of the ones I want, but just the nice illustration would be cool.
Diplin, tight dude.
Reverse Hollow.
Accompanying flute.
Yeah. Reverse Hollow. Ooh.
Was it Kaimeko?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Tight, not bad.
And the last.
Oh, sweet, dude.
That's a cool.
Tinglu.
That's a really cool art.
That's the new one. Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Is that a legendary Tinglu?
Yeah, that's a legendary.
Wow.
I think it's brown and dark. All right, we're starting with boom.
You giving those packs out for this whoever watches the video?
Maybe.
Flash the code.
What is
okay.
that?
Tauros.
What is that?
Can't see the name.
Crab Brawler.
What
is that? Swalot.
I love the art there. Okay, Mewtwo.
Tight. I got one of these cards the other day too. I've been popping packs like a pack a day basically for the last week.
A pack a day keeps the doctor away.
That's right. Pangoro, Carnivine. What is that? Lacey, and last card.
I love that art on the Noctowl. That is sick. Fun. I think I have that card too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm going 3 for 3. So we're at two more packs from me. You gotta try to focus this. I just wanted to. We'll try.
Aeron. Sandshrew.
Oh, there you go.
Chansey. Tangela. Cook. Yo, he's cooking.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Wait, what was that in the back?
Fable.
Tatsuguri.
Tatsuguri. I like Tatsuguri's fun as fuck to use. And what is that? Is that the
Watchroll?
Watchroll. Okay. Is that reverse hollow?
Yeah, reverse hollow. Chandelier.
Tight.
Oh,
we got something cool.
Okay, Dragon EX, let's go.
Dragon Bolt. That's fire, dude.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
We'll put that in a little sleeve.
Nick, you're killing me here, buddy. All right. Okay. I don't have 30 pounds of cat on me anymore. All right. We got fighting. Yeah, I called you 30 pounds. There's a Ponyta. I got Rubbin.
Varoom.
Drifloon. What was that one? Kofu. I got Mindshell. What is that? Okaberry.
That's a really cool reverse hollow.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yep. Okay, wait.
One. All right, what we got here?
Oh, another cool art.
I think our Grimmsnarl. I think I have 3 of these now. Grimstar seem to be popping up all over the place for me.
Aja, Roxy's sibling, got me these two for Secret Santa, which I was like, this art is just like actually
Sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, And then I collect these special art ones, so I really like the
Oh, tight. Sick little timber, dude.
Sick Timber. Yeah, so like my whole front page is just all special art cards. So I got like the Torkoal getting fed coal by this old man,
Mm-hmm.
which I just like absolutely love. I got a cool Larvitar. I got a cool Chansey. So my whole front page is just all special art cards, and I got my
Oh yeah.
last pack right here. Boom. Let's get a hit of
It's
some.
something good banger. All right, so
We got one EX. We got one EX so far. I take that. I take an EX.
water. Is that Floette?
Wish there was just easier way to do this.
It wants to.
There we go.
Sunkern.
No, we don't.
Is it Abra?
Cute Abra card.
Yeah, Skarmory. That's a sweet looking one. Was it Glamora? Poliwrath.
Poliwrath.
Poliwrath. Hassel.
Stop hassling.
Mm. Ooh, Sweet Emolga.
Okay.
Tight Feebas.
And Infernape. I'll go with all the other with my Monferno. Cool.
Tight.
It makes me want to open one more.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, we got Electric Energy. I got what is that? Tedene. What is that? Curlia. Witch. Fuecoco. I don't know if you're watching Pokemon Horizons, by the way. Yo, Pokemon Horizons, super good.
Will do.
Beach Court.
Is that the one on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's the newest one, yeah?
Yeah, dude, this new Pikachu that they have, they call him Cap. He's so cool.
Really?
Like, legitimately, I'm like, man, I want a Pikachu now. Like, that shit's awesome. Sandaconda. I got Katie. I got Alomomola. Sprigatito. And let's go, dude.
Oh,
Lapras EX.
let's go!
Big pill. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, I got one more. This is my
One more?
last one. Last one. Last one. Fighting. Oh, it got the regular Wattrel.
Volbeat. Goldeen.
That's a cool card.
Yeah.
Oh, I love these ones.
Yeah, dude, those are crazy looking.
Who is the illustrator?
Diplin. Yo,
Pico.
I'm a huge fan of that Diplin line. Like that Applin line and all that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Kilowattrel.
Kilowattrel.
Sandslash.
Ooh, reverse hollow.
Jammin' Tower.
Got the reverse hollow Growlithe.
That's a Hisuian Growlithe.
Heatran hollow. We like that actually a lot.
Yeah.
That art is crazy.
All right, so here are some of my like good pulls from this past week. I got a sweet, what is this guy? Dachshund EX. That's a good one.
Dang.
I got a cool Lucario EX. That was another really good one. What is that? Garganackle EX. That one's huge. And then my prize pull so far out of all the packs that I've gotten, is I got the special art
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, dude, this is a huge one. I've seen these selling online for like $30 to $50. So big pull. Yeah, that one's cool. It's
I have one card like that. It would be my Teal Mask Ogerpon I pulled.
Sick. Hell yeah.
This is like one of my nicer cards for sure.
Yeah. Ogerpon's super fun to use in the game.
And then I haven't even caught him yet. Here's my Chansey card. So sick. Love
it is.
The art on that.
Art, dude. That's a cool one.
This one is like real. I really like because I have. So yeah, like I said, I really like the art art on the cards as well. So like this one I traded a Chansey for this one because I pulled two of those Chansey cards.
That's
And
pretty sick looking.
really sick looking Pidgey
Yeah.
card where it's like, oh, let's see if we can just get a little focus. But yeah, super shiny, super cool. And then the same artist also did this Pidgeot EX.
Oh, sick, dude. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I got the Pidgey card by that artist and the Pidgeot card, so I'm really really happy about that.
Does
And
he
then
have a Pidgeotto?
that'd be a good
Be something to find.
that'd be something to find. And then we got the EX and the shiny EX of this Pidgey, which I'm like, I just needed this pair where I'm like, this is so sick.
That's fucking tight, dude.
Oh, actually, I think I traded my friend for that card instead. And then here's my gorgeous Larvitar, probably my very first pull where I was like super happy, just really cute, eating
Nice.
his coal. And I like this one. Walking down the street. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I love this one. That's so sick.
Yo, okay. Hang on a second. All right, this is unscripted because I just got an email about 15 minutes ago that I didn't see come in. Um, I feel good. I just got an email from Avery Jenkins. I have been accepted back into Team Dismania because I've been kind of nervous for the last like couple of weeks that I haven't been signed to a new contract. So not only am I signed, but it looks like I'm actually getting bumped up a team, and I'm going to be
Let's
on the road.
go.
So pretty fucking pumped, dude. Hell yeah, I'm going to read.
Let's go.
Yeah, big deal. That's cool. That's unscripted. We had no. I didn't know this was happening. So fucking right, dude. I've been like nervous. Like I've been like talking to people and being like, man, I hope so. Like I'm like I don't really have any other like I don't have any other coals in the fire. So like,
Oh, they better be. Come on,
that,
man.
oh, man, that's like a huge stress relief like off my shoulders and that.
Good
So
shit. Hey, let's go. What a episode.
hell yeah, things are happening. All
Things
right,
are happening. Let's go.
dude. Pokemon cards was super fun. We got the S draft and then we got to get out of here.
I
So
think for our bank account or for my wallet, at least mine, I don't think we should do that too often. But I think we should make that a regular segment to like an extent because I enjoyed that. Yeah, like once a month maybe or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Every like maybe every 10 episodes.
Every other.
I mean, hey, every 10 is like already like 2.5 months of. I think that's not bad. But yeah, something like that is fun. I like that stuff. So
I enjoy that as well. All
like
right.
that. Well, let us know. And if you don't like that, let us know. We won't do it again. So
Well,
we still might. Yeah.
I might do that one.
Yeah.
I might be like, screw them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm in a good mood, man. That's huge news for me.
Go, Grimmy.
Awesome. All right, we're getting into the draft this week. This is the S draft. We should hammer through this because I got to leave to go to the shop pretty soon.
Yes, sir.
So, Ollie, you got the number one pick. What you got, bud?
Not very number one pick worthy, but something that means a lot to me. Something I enjoy doing. Something that I don't think I would be who I am without it. It is the sport of swimming.
Oh, dude, big one for you. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I love swimming. I'm kind of bummed I said some. I mean, I guess that sports is pretty vague. I'd probably veto that one if you try to hit me with the sports.
What's that?
Sports would get vetoed? No.
I mean, you could pick sports. Like I could pick sports, and then you could pick swimming specifically. I
Okay.
think. You know what I mean? Like
You'd probably. I'm just saying. Maybe the voters maybe get less vote points
That's
for being
fair.
so vague.
I personally feel like for the honor of the draft, you should be more specific than like sports. But if like you picked sports as well, be like, I love swimming, but I also just love watching all sports.
Yeah, that's different though. You explain it like that too. I feel that.
Yeah.
But swimming, big sport to me. Favorite Olympic sport, probably. And I grew up my whole life doing it, and it's just something that helped me get to where I'm at. Like where it's taught me to be like competitively, like my competitive mental taught me a lot of things. Where I'm just happy with what I've learned from it.
Tight. Love that, dude. Yeah. I mean, I've never been a competitive swimmer, but growing up, like my cousins all had a pool. Love going to the pool, going swimming. Did you do the thing as a kid? I don't know if you ever did this too, but like you'd get into a pool and you and your cousins would just walk around in a circle for like a long time, and then you would just stop and like float
Float
back
around, yep.
the whirlpool. Yeah, That's some like poor people shit to do. I love it, dude. Like that
I
was.
love you get your own lazy river.
Oh yeah, that was like our best like summer activity growing up. Hell yeah, that and doing flips, into the pool. Yeah. All right, so for the number two pick and my number one overall pick, I'm picking snacks. I love snacks. Snacking all the time. Um, my co-host, he's a snack, so it just works. Hey, hey. All right. The number three pick of the draft is going to be sandwiches.
Ooh.
Uh, love sandwiches. Great snack or great like lunch, breakfast sandwich slaps, ice cream sandwich, great dessert. Sandwiches just work across the whole board. They can be a little argumentative, like is a taco a sandwich, is a hot dog a sandwich? We don't know, maybe. So, but it's the conversation that's important. So,
A hot dog isn't a sandwich because if you take the bun off, it's still a hot dog.
ooh,
That was the best argument I ever. I was like, that's tough.
that's like kind of hard.
No,
Yeah,
I was like, it was late at night. I had to go beer. And I heard that, and I was like, it's over. The debate's
pretty good,
over.
pretty good. What about a hamburger then?
I think it's different. I don't know. Though you can make that argument. You can make that
Uh,
argument.
like
It's
hamburger is
just
still
a patty.
yeah,
Yeah.
like hamburger patty. Like I don't know. Well, that is a deep night thought for
Little
later.
food
So,
for thought. Little
yeah.
food for thought.
Hey,
Oh, oh.
bang, 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 bang. This guy. All right.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah, you got
All
two in
right, my two in a row. There's a lot of different things I could have picked with this category, but it's around this time of the year you start pulling out that sweater weather. I love sweaters. I'm a big sweater guy. I think it's a fun way to dress nicely and still be able to express yourself with some
Yeah,
fashion and those things. Where
yeah,
sweaters are really fun. I think
yeah.
sweaters are really fun.
When I go to like Ellie's holiday party, I don't dress up and wear like a button-down shirt and like a jacket or anything like that. Like I wear like a polo and then like a nice like Christmas like a winter sweater or something like that with like a collar or something. You look sharp, you're comfy, right? I'm kind of in my own little element. Love sweaters. Great pick.
You won't catch me without a sweater at Costco. That's
Hmm.
basically another thing. And another maybe a basic pick, but one I enjoy. It definitely helps with some vitamins. The sun.
Yep.
Yep.
I had sunny day, so
Sunny day, sun.
yeah.
You gotta get those rays in while you can, especially living in the PNW.
So
It's just so important. The sun goes down sooner, and so gotta love some sun.
yeah. All right, I got back-to-back picks here. Bunch of honorable mentions. S I feel like was kind of loaded. Like there's a lot of really good ones. I'm gonna pick. Oh, I'm gonna pick skateboarding. Because
Okay,
that I love skateboarding growing up. Um,
I like
and
that.
then for my last pick, every once in a while here on the KO Disc Golf Show, I feel like I don't need to justify why I'm picking something.
No,
So
no.
for eight pick, it is sexy time. Uh,
Oh, I was like, maybe I could pull a fast one. He wouldn't expect me to pull it.
I would never expect you to do it, but I had to make sure that it's on my list for this one. So, sexy time.
I was thinking about doing it first, but I was like, I think it would be like the perfect end all.
Yeah, I didn't pick it first because I assumed you weren't gonna pick it. So, all right, cool. All right, see,
All right, next time the ball's got to be in my court. I just got to
yeah,
make that shot.
just when I think I know what you're gonna draft, man, you start mixing it up on me.
Well, it's just like, what gets better? Sex. That's just it.
Yo,
It's just it. That's
that's it.
it.
That's it.
But for me, if I don't get sex, we're going sneakers.
It's almost as good.
Not nearly as good.
Sneakers solid though. Yeah.
But I love sneakers. I love again, it's a fun way. Like I went to an all boys Catholic school, so we had a uniform, and you couldn't really express yourself. But one way you could have, if you had some really fresh shoes, some fresh sneakers, that was like basically how you were
I,
like yeah, basically yeah, because everyone was wearing khakis and a button up.
yeah,
It's you got to be able to show some stuff off.
a little bit
So
of individuality. Tight. My honorable mentions were steaks. Love a steak dinner.
yep,
Sword fights.
yep.
Sauce. When you get like sauce.
Sauce, yep, that was
Yeah.
on my list.
Self confidence. That was one, and then because it's fun to say, it's spirit. Strictly because it's fun to say, sphincter.
Sphincter. I
Sphincter's
like
just
that.
good to say. So
You had it because I don't really love seafood all that much, but I love scallops. So
yo,
when you said scallops earlier, I was like, I might save that. I might save that. I'll
yeah,
put that back there.
not a bad
Strawberries is another one that came up.
strawberry.
And then Snickers was the other one I wanted. I love a Snickers. Yeah.
Snickers would have been a really
Yeah,
good.
I think S was loaded. Maybe not like really great like number ones, but maybe like the most number like 2 to 3 picks, like
Yeah, yeah.
possibly. Yeah.
One through eight of this draft, like all of them were good picks. There wasn't one that I was like, I don't know about that one. Like,
Yeah.
love it, dude. All right, wrapping up the episode. We thought this was going to be a quick one, but we turned nothing into 45 minutes. Pretty cool. I'm gonna give the I'm gonna give the quote this week because MLB legend passed away recently. Ricky Henderson, the all-time leader in stolen bases. One of the most like eccentric characters in baseball history. Nobody will ever be nearly as good as him when it comes to stealing bases. Like it is, he made that like an absolute joke of a stat where no one will ever touch it. And my favorite quote by him is, I'm not even really sure. I can't confirm that he actually said this or not, but it's my favorite thing I've ever heard him say or him potentially say. Apparently somebody was quoting John 3:16 to Ricky, and Ricky responded with, Ricky doesn't care about John hitting 3:16, Ricky hitting 3:20.
I love that so much. And that sounds like him. He always would speak in the third person. He's amazing with that. Ricky Henderson, really, really cool. There's in the 95 or 96 All-Star game or something like that with Griffey. They did the exchanging of gloves in the outfield, and they were good friends. So that's a good one. Love that.
So, all right, Ollie, you want to wind us down?
Aim high, shoot low. We'll see you next week, episode 39. Peace.